Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunar, where things are obviously about to get very serious because we got dramatic organ music, which sounds pretty awesome. I love it. But, do we have a final dungeon here, or just a final boss fight? How high up on the tower is this? Oh, hi. Oh, I got locked in. I thought I was actually caught in an encounter. How high up was this entrance that we found? Apparently not that high up, because we still have to fight our way through here. Hello, Death Warriors. Haven't we fought these exact enemies before? We've definitely seen this sprite. Probably, I can only assume something about them was a slightly different color, but even the name seems somewhat familiar, although it's a very generic sounding name, to be fair. So, yeah, I can only assume these are not the same enemy that we, I guess, would have been fighting in the Crystal Spire? Crystal Tower, back in Vane. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces, Vane. Let's just see. I mean, clearly these must be a stronger version. Let's just attack them and see what happens, I guess. As we normally do. Let's try the Blizzard. I don't know exactly what their deal was previously.
Check this out.
Seem a bit resistant to magic, maybe? Maybe not that resistant, actually. Or to physical attacks. Hit points don't seem completely outrageous. In fact, they seem pretty normal. So that guy should die in 2 more hits here. Yeah. Okay. Yep, nothing outrageous. A little bit healthy, but that's, well, really just pretty normal in all ways. 6,900, nice. A herb? Not so nice. Spamming my inventory with that old crap. Kyle gains 2 attack though, I like it. Some agility. Maybe some last minute skills here, because you're literally the only one in the party who still has room. I guess he doesn't have room in his brain to remember more. Okay, so we're just locked in here. I guess yeah. Maybe that's how it's gonna be. How they're gonna pad this final section out by forcing us to actually defeat these random encounters. I mean, okay, some, last minute level ups are definitely not gonna hurt. Am I gonna stop? Am I gonna start skipping encounters against known enemies right away? Nah, it's okay. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing as before, and it's gonna work out the exact same thing as before. The exact same as before. I guess I could try something a little bit stronger. There, you target the upper ones, and we'll see how that goes.
Check this out.
Slight variations.
Summon elemental power.
Obviously, I'm expecting to, well, either the game, that was a lot more damage actually, for only 50% more mana, which is a significant increase, but still. She has so much mana, it's fine. At this point, I'm expecting the game to give me another free healing opportunity. I suppose in Alfina's literal fortress, it would even make sense to have a statue of her to heal. They don't even have to construct something a bit ridiculous like that hidden garden, secret garden. What is the other type of enemy here? Actually, since we are apparently forced to fight them anyway. Hello there. Gades. Gades? I never knew how to pronounce his name in English. I'm familiar with it because that is the name of a boss in possibly my final my final JRPG that I'm ever gonna play. No, my first and my favorite JRPG that I ever played. Maybe not literally the first, I don't know, one of the first for sure. And one that really, well, I suppose, infected me with the virus all the way back in the 90s. The game is, of course, as any cultured person will know immediately. Lufia 2, a fantastic game. Never played the first one. Just incidentally. Okay, anyway, we got these as normal enemies here. I have no idea what that means. I guess what that means is that the name is probably from somewhere, a mythological name of some sort. Because otherwise that seems like a bit much of a coincidence. I doubt the games would have influenced each other that directly. I don't know. It could just be a complete coincidence. It's not like the guy looked anything like these. Right. They do look pretty bulky, though. Definitely look like they have a lot of health. Oh, right, that hits everything. Ice seems like it would work well against these. So I can only attack... Wait, that hits... yeah, I guess we'll go with that option. Hitting 3 enemies there. Including the big demon. Let's try to get one of those killed. They look dangerous. But their arrangement is certainly a little bit...
Summon elemental power.
You know, inconvenient for me. They're weak to ice. Okay, so they are as fiery as they look. Not always the case. Good, good. Will Kyle finish him off? Maybe. Nope. Must be pretty close, though. But yeah, the other one took that big additional ice damage hit, of course, so that makes sense. Oh, Mia, you're trying. Okay, so I guess focus on hitting them with an ice spell when in doubt. Everything's worth 6,900. Well, that one was worth a little bit more even, but, you know. Could have made it 69.69, but no. Oh, wait. Okay, well, I suppose I'm fighting an extra encounter because, for whatever reason, all but one of them were required to remove the barriers. Sure, why not? Okay, at this point, though. Surely we've seen enough of these. Whoa, okay, we actually got them in one round this time. Didn't expect that. Also, yeah, I know, it's ironic that I'm already considering, or that I already, yeah, determined that we've seen enough of these, when, obviously, yeah. Obviously, we are going to be facing a lot more of these. But actually, why am I fighting these down here? I don't know. It's not like a barrier closed behind me, so I don't know if I have to fight these, but maybe I should just go ahead and kill them all anyway, just because they're here, and yeah, might as well grab as many extra levels as we can, because it's not like the last encounter against our previous encounter, not counting the one with the scripted death, I suppose, against Galleon was completely free or anything. It was definitely dangerous, and, you know. I'm assuming that the game is not gonna make the next one, the final one, I guess, completely impossible, because obviously they did not actually give me an opportunity to grind out more levels. Well, technically, I suppose as soon as there is a free healing point of any kind, I can just stick around there and grind if I want to. So I'm probably going to be getting one final, excuse me, one final opportunity in that regard, if such a point exists here, but I'm almost certain that it will. But, yeah. Still, I don't think that the game is going to expect me to gain more than one dungeon's worth of extra power, you know? So surely if I fight everything here, defeat everything once, that should, you know, I should be good, level-wise and everything. Definitely gonna make sure to pick up any last-minute equipment upgrades I think it might give me. Also, speaking of which, it occurred to me just now that I never actually looked at Alex's sword that presumably he has equipped automatically. Like, how good is that? I mean, he's dealing good damage, but not, like, outrageously more than anyone else. Or is it... No, surely it must be a weapon that we actually use, right? Like, he's not suddenly doing lake levels of... or, I guess, Dyne levels of damage. Which would be nice, though, if he did, but... Let's see here. That is actually just the Master Sword. Hold on. Is it... because he didn't have room? How do menus work? Oh, Athena's sword. Dragon Master's blade. Wait, he doesn't have it because he didn't have room for it? Yeah, that's the unfortunate part here. Let's hand that over. Yeah, as soon as we find any equipment upgrades, I'm gonna have to do shuffling because, you know, I chose to give everyone their final fight, the final boss encounter item loadout, I suppose. Because you never know when you might stumble into a boss fight. We also, obviously, it also just occurred to me that we are probably going to have to be fighting not just Galeon, but there are at least Zenobia and Royce to deal with. Obviously, they have to be dealt with at some point. Phasia depends. Like, no, wait, oh, wait, hold on. She sacrificed herself, kind of. But we assume, well, she assumed that she was going to lose to her sisters. So she is probably either dead or has been captured or something. They might have turned her around, Galeon might have put her under this spell, and we might have to, end up having to fight her after all. I doubt that they actually just, defeated each other and the sisters are completely out of the picture. That would also be a little bit weird for them to just be gone like that, and for that last time we saw them to be the last time. So I expect to see them again, and to fight at the very least Zenobia and Royce. Right, so we are most likely going to have more than one final boss fight. Anyway, that's just... we'll see how that actually plays out. But I do like to speculate. Oh, okay. I mean... oh, okay, number of attacks increased just by having the sword. Actually, that's huge. I didn't immediately understand the significance of that. That is obviously really good. In terms of damage increase, I was going to say, okay, I mean, yeah, it's a better increase than your typical weapon upgrade. If not by much, but extra base damage and then an entire extra attack, obviously, that is quite good. And now we finally have the full Dragon Master's equipment. Very nice. Kind of mean for them to not just automatically equip me with that, but I suppose neither did they with the other pieces of the Dragon Master set, right? I just usually had inventory space to actually have that item land directly in Alex's inventory. Oh well. Should I even give him the thing back? I mean, he's not going to get any more upgrades. I guess we know for a fact that he is now maxed out. He's not going to get anything new. Thanks for the herb game. It's much appreciated. Okay. Sure, I pressed the button one too many times, so I guess I'm going to use that opportunity to save here. Oh, this music is maybe a little bit too dramatic, definitely while you're in the menus. It might also be a little bit loud, sorry about that. I did tone it down a little bit. Did we save? Oh, right. Oops. Right, so there are more enemies here. There is a chest. It's probably just gonna be a starlight. Is it? No, it's gonna be a silverlight. I'm predicting silverlight. Anyway, more of these guys. Oh, obviously we have to see the new blade in action. Yeah, look at that. It's glowing yellow and everything. That's more like it. Yeah, I mean, the damage, obviously, as expected, didn't increase by that much. But we do have an extra attack. So... still not going to be enough to one-round them, obviously. But these are not particularly dangerous. Kyle, rather, is going to regenerate all of that damage, for example. Oh, hey. Just hit me up. And that's that. Yeah. So a group of 3 of these is very free. And we can just deal with them like that. It's good to know. It's a Silverlight! Almost as if I know the game's shenanigans at this point. And 3 more of these? Yep, sure enough. Whoa, nice crit. Okay, we can already see more of these guys. Yep, plenty more of these guys. A bit more variety would have been nice, perhaps. It's been a little bit much of just these, I will say. And I guess we'll see how long this dungeon will be going on. Also, maybe I should have healed Jessica. No, surely she's going to be fine. Even if all 5 of these should attack her. Actually, if they did, she'd die, but they will not survive long enough to do that. Okay, once again, I was almost too late to capture the end there, because once again we killed them in 1 round. It's nice when that happens. Ooh, what's this one gonna be? Either another Silverlight. I doubt they're gonna give me more Starlights at this point. Are they gonna be giving me healing nuts? That would be a little bit silly almost. But they might still do that. I'm gonna say it's a piece of equipment. Nice, nice. Holy Mace. Which of course means juggling, but that's okay. It's worth it. Surely. Healing stuff. I mean, okay. Makes sense. I don't know if it's actually going to be healing in any way. Or if it's more like a healer's staff. It does not improve her wisdom. Which I'm still not... Actually, no, we did more or less determine that that does not have any effect on healing power anyway, right? Is that... I already forgot. It's been too long. It's a decent attack boost, if nothing else. I guess I'll have to check if that can be invoked in combat for a healing spell, which wouldn't really make a lot of sense, because she doesn't have anything else to spend her mana on, so... Having a free healing spell at this point in the game, I don't know. I guess it would be nice, maybe as a last resort or something. Kind of doubt it, though. Anyway, item, give this back to the rodent, cat, I mean, we give this back to her. I don't know if she's gonna get... I mean, obviously I'm not expecting the dungeon to be long enough. Honestly, I'm hoping for the dungeon not to be long enough to have room for a full... final set of equipment for everyone. I mean, she has a saint clothes. Maybe we should expect to replace the hell armlet with something more saintly. Not sure about the fire tiara. I guess that's somewhat neutral. There could absolutely be more insane equipment for him. I mean, that would make sense, although I might have missed an item maybe in the previous dungeon. Not entirely sure about that. This Phantom Ribbon is pretty recent, right? Holy Robe as well, so maybe a new armlet for her and a new final staff. Wind Cane is a little bit random, I suppose. I'm expecting maybe something like the Archmage's Cane or something. For him, honestly, I don't care. I mean, a better bow would be nice. Sure, yeah. Whatever we find for him is fine. And then, of course, Alex is maxed out. Right. Okay. Still haven't healed Jessica, but so long as we're just facing more of these guys, I don't see a reason to be worried, especially when it's just 3 of them. Right. I forgot that they poison. I did kind of... I was talking over it when it happened, and I guess that's how Jessica lost so much health. Because I believe she was the one to be poisoned before, so that's what those guys do. Yeah, it's definitely time to heal a bit. Wait, she was actually healed up to 140. What? How was she healed by 40? Wait, did I miss something? Wasn't she at like 100-ish health? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. Okay, we're locked in here. That was expected. It looked like that type of platform. Yeah, I guess unless I run into any new enemies, I'm just gonna yeah, deal with these encounters off camera. I suppose we haven't really seen those Gades enemies do much, so maybe I'll include another fight against them. Hopefully we'll see them do a special attack. You know, just so we've seen everything. Okay, so Mia just leveled up, Jessica levels up, yeah, okay. I guess I'm showing the level ups also, because I just saw that there is actually, apparently, a new enemy type. A wizard type that teleports around, so. Yeah, also, I didn't do a prediction, but that's okay. Dragon King. Okay, not Archmage, but we'll take it. Of course, every single equipment upgrade is going to be met with a bit of a sigh, because why do things have to be so complicated? And I don't know what it is about this game's menu system that I find so especially cumbersome. There's something about it that just, yeah, that's just that. Powerful bite. Right. Makes me, reminds me that I did not check Jessica's new weapon for an invocable ability. I don't expect one there. The cane might absolutely have one. Powerful bite, huh? Dragon cane. Excuse me? Oh, the wind cane made her so nice and speedy. I might actually give her, yeah, in fact I'm probably going to give her one of those speed increasing trinkets to replace one of these, because I don't know if you noticed, but this increases her attack power by 6, but her wisdom by 60? 60? That is insane. Is that a mistake? I'll take it. Either way. Holy crap, though. Yeah, the 20 agility from the wind cane was super nice to have, but I mean, I will take 60 more magic power. Yes, please. That is insane. Even if I'm repeating myself. Okay, we're going to hand that back over to you, and then we're going to hand one of these over to her, and then we're going to back out twice, go to equipment. Yeah, equip that, doesn't matter where. Wait. I just wanted to pay attention. Okay, it's only 10 points, so she is going to be slower than she used to be. Maybe that makes her the slowest in the party again? I don't know. Either way, it should make up for some of what was lost. And technically I could give her both of those Gyro's Tails, and she would still be more powerful than she used to be. But I think that's a compromise that I'm okay with. Get that back. And then... honestly, we don't need to have these equipped. These are kind of a last resort. I mean, I guess they're nice to have. And if I remember to... well, you can keep yours. But everyone else I expect some more upgrades for, right? So I'm just going to leave that slot open for them. And, yeah. Surely I will be able to get a chance to adjust my my loadout before any boss fights. Necromancers, okay. I guess that's supposed to be... it looks like crystal spaceships, crystal rockets that they're holding. But maybe it's supposed to be some kind of skull. Who knows? Anyway, let's... okay, we can only target one or the other group, so we're gonna go with that. Sure, let's go with... actually, let's just go with Blizzard, hitting all of them, and you guys attack.
Check this out.
We will check it out. Okay. Maybe a bit resistant to magic. Maybe a bit resistant to physical as well, actually. Definitely resistant to ice damage, okay. Yeah, they're definitely resistant to physical a lot, in fact. So So we're not gonna kill a single one of these, huh? Yikes. Despite using magic? If they're resistant... Oh, wait. Mia was damaged. And they deal a lot of damage, actually. Oh, they dealt a lot to her. Okay, you didn't kill her. Thanks. They might still kill her. Oh, they did not. Never mind. It's all good. We're fine. Okay. I mean, I could always do something like this. Oh, is it not gonna hit all of them? No, of course not. Damn you, game. Surely, I mean, at this point they must be pretty damaged. You can't do anything else, but that was reasonably effective anyway. How about fire, then? Also, I wasn't really paying attention to the initiative order. Nash is fastest, as he used to be for the longest time. Okay, we did kill one of them now. We might start killing more here. Oh, or not. Okay, took all 4 of his attacks. And Mia is indeed last, at least in this case.
By the power of Athena.
Are they going to be weak to fire? That would help a lot. They are. Okay, okay. And even the very cheap flare spell, 7,000 XP, deals extremely good damage against them. That's good to know. Okay, so that's obviously the way to go. I can only assume that the 30 MP flame... What's it called? Flame all? No. All flame... Whatever it's called, is going to just outright one-shot the entire group. If I wanted to do that, if I wanted to go that route. Okay, that's better. Any reason to be up here? That's gonna lock me in. Maybe that's the way forward, in fact. For some reason I thought that we wanted to go to the left. Oh hey, we got more of these guys. Sure, let's test my theory, I suppose. I mean, I don't know why I'm so hesitant to use Alex's abilities. In fact, let's do that. It's probably... I don't know. I guess we've seen examples where enemies were resistant to physical, but did not resist physical special attacks. Because they seem to be handled differently. But we've also definitely seen enemies resist those, so I don't know. I guess you also hit those guys in the back, and I don't know. We'll see how this works out. Yeah, actually, I should have had Nash target the front too. Although those will be attacked by... Oh, okay, so they're weak to that. That only killed one of the 3 guys in the back.
By the power of Athena.
Oh, so they are both almost dead. Oh, but that was the one I was targeting, apparently. Okay, and this might still work out if you can reach them both, because, yeah, they should just be inches away from death. Okay. Alex loads up again. Attack increases by 2. If he would actually get another extra attack just from leveling, that would be amazing. But I guess no such luck, huh? I guess not. Oh, wait, that freaked me... Oh, never mind. This was optional for treasure. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue to kill everything, as I said. Because obviously these are giving very good experience, and most of them aren't too tough, like especially these guys. So, no real reason not to. Okay, that's all of those guys, and it could be time for another Silverlight. We actually had 2 pieces of equipment in a row, which is unusual, but I'm also expecting to find quite a bit of equipment here. Okay, it's a Starlight Bow. Everyone's final weapon, I suppose, is going to be here. That's nice. Obviously the most important upgrade. Well, I don't know how important it's going to be for Nash specifically, but we'll take it. Maybe it's actually going to be a bow that increases mana? Not mana. But magical power? Glows white and warm. Okay. I still have not checked the potential invocations for the new weapons I found. We'll see. If I remember ever. No, it's just an attack increase, another 6 attack increase, which seems to be maybe the new standard here for the final piece of equipment. I mean, it's nice to have, I suppose. Okay, that's just straight to the exit. And locked in? No, not yet. Oh, uh-oh. Is something wrong now? I don't know, is something wrong? Thankfully, I healed Mia, who was a bit low on hit points before, or rather after killing those enemies. So we're in pretty decent shape. No one's super low on mana or anything. If they actually make me fight one of the sisters, for example, here. Over there! Oh, wait. I mean, that's obviously... Well, I suppose it could actually be her. No, it couldn't because she transformed, right? She looks different now. So that's just an illusion. Yeah, of course. Alex! Are we actually... We're not really gonna fall for that, though, right? We saw her transform. We have absolutely no reason to assume that she would just somehow be back to herself. So this is obviously an illusion created by... Probably not Galleon himself. Would it be Zenobia or Royce? Zenobia petrifies people, right? That was her specialty. I guess did we ever actually fight Phaecia? I'm not sure that we did. Phaecia or anything summoned by her. I would say Royce, maybe. She's more like the deceptive type. Galleon was distracted with his preparations for a magic ceremony, and so I took matters into your own hands and escaped. Good work. Yeah, right. Would be nice, but no. You're a brave woman, Luna. I like that. I mean, I really like that. Let's leave here, Alex. Yeah, just ignore Kyle as well. Luna, we can't do that. Don't you realize Galleon is trying to become the supreme ruler? If we don't stop him, he'll take over the world. What's wrong with that, Null? I don't see the problem. Okay, I mean, if there was any doubt before. Luna? Whether it's Alfina or Galleon, we need someone to lead us. I mean, that seems to be what he's thinking. I guess maybe he is really controlling her and trying to convince us to his side. I mean, I kind of see where he's coming from, I suppose, but... You know, we have to assume that he's wrong, and humans are strong enough to, you know, take care of themselves. They don't actually need, you know, some sort of deity to actively take control, to actively, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Get involved in their lives? I don't know. Whether that's Althena or Galleon, we need someone to lead us. You can't let such wretched human beings fumble about searching for purpose. You should be thanking Galleon for taking this enormous responsibility upon himself. Not trying to stop him because for our misguided fears. You're not Luna. The woman Alex has told us about is nothing like you. Oh wait, has Kyle never actually met real Luna? Wait. I guess he hasn't, huh? Jessica has met her? As has Mia, right? Oh, wait. Well, Nash definitely has. I don't know. Maybe Mia and Kyle never met her? Because we only met them later? I don't know now. It was worth a try. Was it, though? What was that? Shoot! Yeah, shoot. Shoot her. Oh, look who it is. I was right. Royce! What have you done to us, filthy wench? Yeah, actually, what has she done? I simply prescribed a little mandatory relaxation for you. Relaxation? You're not worthy to use magic, you evil hag. Oh, but I am, darling. Hadn't you noticed? I'm quite proficient at all manners of mischief. I'm afraid that the only way you can remove my little spell is for you to defeat me. But the likelihood of that occurrence is quite remote. For you see, first you must prove yourselves worthy to challenge me at all. Until then, I predict a great deal of bloodletting in your future. Bloodletting? Royce? Pleasant dreams, everyone. Oh, that's I was wondering what she meant by mandatory relaxation. Okay, just putting us to sleep. I'm just surprised that apparently the spell takes so long to kick in. Rest well. What spell did you cast on us, Alex? I don't feel any different. That is extremely suspicious for sure. Okay, how are we doing? Just in case. Alright, I would say. Yeah. Okay, and we just continue fighting, and we get insane armor. Okay, I guess it's just gonna be all equipment from here on out. Oh, there might be another Starlight in there somewhere. For now, I'm happy enough with... I mean, I'm definitely more than happy with just more equipment upgrades. Where is the armor? Wait. Am I blind? I must be blind. Oh, was my cursor on it and I just looked at everything but the thing under the cursor? That's probably what happened. That sounds like something I would do. Okay, anyway. Insane armor. Maddening metal. Okay. Here it specifies that it's the armor that drives someone insane. Hopefully it's enemies looking at it and not you while wearing it, but who knows. Magic endurance goes up by a lot. I like that a lot. Yeah. Bring it on. Definitely looking forward to the insane sword, though. Okay. And we got more Gades. Finally. Yep. There they are. Oh, wait. Oh, so some of us are just gonna start the fight randomly asleep. That is actually not great. Interesting, though, for sure. We know the Gades are weak to ice. Should I just go Blizzard? Which also deals okay damage to the Death Warriors. I guess. Let's focus on the guy who's burning. Although, yeah, I kind of doubt with 2 people missing here that we're gonna kill that guy. Will we, though? I don't know. Maybe we will. Also, I kind of wanted to see their special attack. We'll see. If we get a chance. We do, apparently, because that was not enough to kill him. Thanks for waking us up. Okay, so they punch. And they overhead slam, and that's it? Oh, I was expecting some sort of fire-based attack that looked a bit more awesome than that. Wait. It's okay. Right. Everyone's awake. Sure, we can do that. You can save some mana at this point, I think. Yeah, you know... You know, just attack these guys. Actually, make sure to target the right one here, just in case.
Check this out.
I mean, surely we're gonna kill this one before... Oh, he's so tanky. Okay. Okay. At least they're gone now. Oh. Wait. Well...
By the power of Athena!
That's fine. A bit of a waste. But... that's okay. Of course, Poison Nash. One fun time. 6980, another Starlight. We are getting plenty of those, just from combats, I guess, so that's nice. And more of these. I guess I still don't really have a solid strategy how to best deal with these. Yeah, okay, and it is indeed random. And Alex is sleeping. I was thinking about just having him do his, you know, mega charge attack. But... actually, wait, why is he missing hit points? Magic points. Is that from leveling up and the max went up, but the Yeah. That's probably just what it is, right? Because I've not actually had him use any special attack. Unless Royce's curse is also somehow sapping our mana, which would suck. No, but it doesn't because Kyle is still at full mana. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no wait, but Kyle also leveled up at some point, so he would also have gained more max MP. And yet his is full. Alex's is not. What's going on here? I have not. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I have used the rush attack. Yeah, okay. I am dumb. I just... Don't mind me. Please stop minding me if you have been. Focus on these guys. They're definitely the most dangerous here. Although Mia is not... Oh, man, this is... this is annoying. Can't wait to take out Royce, for sure. For now, there's really not that much we can do. I was going to use some sort of, well, my strongest multi-target ice spell, I guess, specifically on those two big guys. But no such luck. Could someone please hit Mia for me? Oh, thank you. Didn't have to punch her quite that hard, but thanks, I guess. Thing is, she's gonna act last, so I don't know how this is gonna work out. You can't hit more than 2 enemies here. Oof. Just attack them. I suppose your attack is decent. You can ice wall for 15. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll see how it works out. I probably should have healed Mia just to be safe, but actually, yeah, I should have. No, don't knock him back. Oh, this is so bad. Well,
Summon elemental power.
Maybe it's not so bad. At least she targeted the correct enemy here. 350. Nice. Nash. I guess we're never going to see an extra attack for him either. Would be nice to shoot 2 bolts per round, but it's okay. Right, Mia definitely needs some healing here. And now she should be good again. Locked in? Yeah. There's an item though. But first, more of these guys. Who's gonna be sleeping now? It's always gonna be 2 people. Seems like it. And we want to hit these with fire, so yeah. Actually, you know what? You know what? Flamaria, right. There you go. Flameria, that was the joke. I knew there was some... I don't know if it's supposed to be a joke, but yeah. Couldn't quite think of what the silly name of that spell was. Am I correct? 450? Yeah, okay. Maybe worth it, even for 30 mana. That makes things... takes care of them very quickly, at least. Angel's Tear, huh. Not exactly what I was hoping for. We have plenty of those. Okay, looks like we have a fork in the road here that just... joints back up. Oh, God, we got these guys here. And again, we got Alex sleeping. Okay, anyway, so long as we're just facing more enemies we've seen before, and it looks like it's all gonna be more enemies that we've fought plenty of before, I will just deal with these off camera, and we'll look at... I'm assuming there is another chest on the northern platform, so obviously we're gonna check that one out. Okay, so that was the final one of the enemies on the northern platform, at least. Mia levels up, and Jessica's also going to level. Yep. Attack by 2. No extra attacks. And there is indeed an item here. Aegis Robe. Okay, that's gonna be for Nash then. Imbued with magic. Wait, oh, it's not for him. Never mind. Never mind. Wait. Yeah, she had the Holy Robe. That sounded kind of final, but never mind. 4 extra defense, nothing else. And it says imbued with magic, but it's not. I mean, it doesn't improve her magic any further. I suppose the Dragon Cane is such a huge upgrade in that regard that I can't really complain about a lack of more wisdom increases, but, well, clearly, I still can't complain about that. Yeah, we have so many Starlights, and Mia is definitely starting to run a bit low. I should wait and look at the next room. So many times before at this point. This is just gonna, yeah. You know, I felt like I was running out of, okay, never mind. I was running out of resources, ended up using some consumables, and then immediately the next room turned out to be a healing. Not in this case, so we're going to actually use one of these on her, just so I can freely use her phlegm area when needed. And we're obviously going to do some healing. Yeah, that should be fine. And we got more enemies to deal with, so yeah, I will do that. Alex is level up there. I think he got 2 attack, which is the only thing we care about at this point. And I knew he was going to level up as well, and I just still didn't catch it. That's okay. Do we have items here? Nope. This is just a series of mandatory encounters. Okay. Well, I mean, Kyle is also about to level, but... Or is he, actually? Wait. I just looked at everyone's required experience not too long ago, and I thought Alex and Kyle needed almost the same amount. Or am I getting confused and Kyle just leveled up earlier? I don't remember. It's not that important. Obviously, we don't expect anything out of the ordinary to happen at any additional level ups. It's just gonna be a few extra stats, so I guess maybe I'm not gonna get too obsessed about catching them all on camera. You know what they look like at this point. Anyway, yeah, just dealing with more of these enemies, I suppose. Even though some of the encounters here that I haven't shown you are a bit more. We've seen a different setup. I've seen a different setup here with 3 of those Gators enemies plus, I want to say, 5 Death Warriors. So, yeah. That's definitely a bit rough, especially with 2 people starting out sleeping. So, yeah. We can manage, though. It just, you know, takes a moment. And can get a little bit dicey sometimes, perhaps. Okay. Any more level ups? Nope. Nash and Kyle have leveled up in the meantime, and this is the last enemy on the floor. And we got the Holy Cloves. There we go. That's for Nash then, right? No, wait. It might actually be for her. Sounds more like it's for Jessica. Wait. Holy Clothes is what we just found. Is her inventory full? No. Am I blind? Is his inventory full? His inventory is full. Okay, wait. Wait. No, now it's full. Huh? Wait. Why was it not showing her standing up before? This is... Yeah, this is Mia's old robe. And this is what we just found. Althena's Fave Fabric. Am I just completely losing it at this point? Or did... I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe I was looking at something wrong somehow. Have I mentioned that I keep just being confused by these menus, even up to this point. Anyway, it's of course for her, and it is a decent upgrade, especially for the magic endurance, of course. So we will absolutely take that. Yeah, still, I feel like she should replace the Hell Armlet first and foremost. That doesn't really feel particularly appropriate for a healer, but you know, sure. Also, well, I guess we'll see. I will heal here. I will save here. I will not heal yet because there was a lot of mandatory fighting on this floor and some pretty nasty enemy encounters. Those big groups that I described. Okay, something's happening here. The game loaded something? No, never mind. Okay, I mean, this looks boss fighty. It definitely doesn't look like the game is going to give me a free healing here, so we will have to deal with that, unfortunately. We're also at 51 minutes. So I'm gonna attempt the boss fight. And by attempt, I mean crush. Let's see here. We're gonna use... Actually, we can use some of these. Do we need to? No, not really. Let's first heal up, I guess, using magic. I mean, you're basically full. You're basically full. You can definitely use some healing. Yeah, everyone's fine, in fact. And we're just going to... not give, use. Well, I guess I'm probably also going to hand out some healing notes, just in case. Sure, you can have an extra one. You can have one. You can have one. I guess I'm gonna give one to Alex. Although, if I'm not planning to use his magic protection for 60 mana, 94 should probably be good for one self buff, and then just yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit conservative here because we don't have unlimited starlights. We have lots, but not unlimited. And I feel like I'm probably gonna be okay. We have so many healing nuts now. Why are you... Oh, right, I did give one back to him because he's not gonna have any more upgrades. Right, sure, let's save here. I hope I'm not being silly and this next area is in fact a boss fight and not just more random enemies. And then a healing spot past that. If it's the case, then, you know, whatever. Oh? Oh, there she is. Okay. Looks like we passed your little test, Honeybomb. Infidels, why do you fight instead of succumbing to the destiny I have foreseen? Well, if you actually foresaw us losing, then I guess your clairvoyant abilities aren't quite as good as you thought they were. Because we know what our destiny is not under your control, Royce. I'm afraid you're swimming in denial, dear child. Speak for yourself. As the tide is rising, I shall permit you to glimpse your end in a manner you can't deny. Glimpse your end in a manner you can't deny. Right, okay. By actually fighting us yourself? Wait. Oh. Oh no. I guess you're right. We are going to lose. There's no point in fighting then. Okay. Stop it with the crazy sound effect already. What's going on? Say something. The game is doing it again. Just playing some weird animation or sound effect for way too long and having awkward silence otherwise. How pitiful. Your fortunes are nothing but nonsense. That's right, you show us what you wish to happen. But you have no power over us, Royce. Our future is our own. The future isn't something to be told, it's something to be created. Silence. You shall pay a heavy price for your insolence. And I have come to collect your debt. So, are we actually going to fight you personally, or are you going to summon something again? I guess this time it's... okay, you look different. Hey there. Also, the sleeping curse is still in effect, which I find a bit upsetting. And of course it hit Alex and Mia again, which seems to be the case about like 75% of the time. I don't know. I have been wondering, because it's basically always been Alex and Mia or Nash and Kyle. I don't know that I've ever seen Jessica sleeping or ever seen Nash and Mia, for example. It's always been one fighter and one mage. I guess maybe, yeah, that has to be by design. And Jessica was never affected because they wanted you to have your healer available at all times, because they thought otherwise it would be too unfair. I don't know, maybe I'm giving the game too much credit there. Maybe it was just a complete coincidence. Anyway, well, I guess we're obviously gonna go with the highest single target damage that we have. You're obviously going to start by powering up, and I mean, I could wake up Alex and Mia. In one of the off-camera encounters, Mia started out asleep and she was actually punched or hit with one of those overhead slams by one of the Gades enemies for 195 damage, one-shotting her. I guess she wasn't completely full. So, you know, I'm a little bit worried about her, but at the same time, hearing a single ally, I don't know about that. I'm gonna start with Saint Litany.
Check this out.
And hope that Alex and Mia are just gonna wake up.
Lend me your power! I saved this just for you!
Oh, thanks. Oh, and of course it hit everyone but the two I wanted to wake up. Almost like she did that on purpose. Again, I'm not sure how much credit to give the game, but that was certainly a bit unfortunate. Oh well. Also, yeah, I pretty much have to heal now, so I
Check this out.
might regret not having restored a bit more.
Althena, lend me your power!
Oh wow, that's not great
I
damage
saved
at all.
this just for you!
Okay, now she's waking them up. Actually, she's gonna kill them. Yep. Just outright. Okay, I should have woken them up, in hindsight. Wow, this is tough. The fact that we're dealing so little damage is extra tough. You know what? Oh no. Okay, hold on. You're gonna deal less damage than Kyle does. You're going to Power Slash. Oh, Jessica also took so much damage though. Oh my god. We'll see how this works out. This might not actually work out. Also, we're at 58 minutes. Maybe this is just going to be a preview and I'm going to have to retry this fight next time. This is rough though. No free healing. We're dealing so little damage. That is the part that worries me the most. And yeah, she's going to do that and kill Jessica. I knew I should have healed her, but yeah, I should have. I should have just not dealt any damage that round, in hindsight. Well, you're gonna vigor yourself. I guess you're going to... right, you can't anymore. Never mind. Maybe you heal Mia? Although it looks like Royce is not going to do that charge attack for once. That's nice of her. I guess you're gonna revive Jessica. And you're going to... Power Slash again?
I saved this just for you!
Okay, single target hit for over 200 damage and kills him once again. Oh man. This is... Wow. I mean, yeah, as I said, the first Galleon encounter wasn't exactly free, but it was, you know, he didn't just outright one-shot us repeatedly. It felt balanced. And in this case, I don't even think that that the magic protection spell, that Alex's protection ability would help at all, because she's just using physical attacks. Surprisingly, I suppose. Well, we're kind of out of options here. I guess we're gonna buff Kyle. Can you still revive? You can. I mean, okay. Bring Alex back, I suppose. The thing is, if Alex took 222, was it? 220-ish damage from Royce's single target attack, what is anyone else gonna take? I mean, she's just gonna outright one-shot Mia and Jessica at full health at this point. And Nash, because he's not fully healed. Even if he was. So, yeah. I guess we'll try Saint Litany again, because obviously no one's regenerating anymore. I don't know how much of a difference that makes at this point.
Althena, lend me
Well,
your power!
Alex was not affected, unfortunately, because she acted before Kyle did. It's what it is.
I saved this just for you!
Thanks. Okay, an area attack that does not actually just outright one-shot us. I appreciate it. Right, you want to do that. I guess you're gonna keep attacking. Oh wait, no, no, okay, Alex was dead, so even if he buffed himself before, that is now gone. We're gonna buff him additionally, and we're going to yeah, have you continue using Power Slash, now a little bit more powerful, hopefully. And you're gonna keep doing that, and we're gonna have to refill your mana pretty soon here. Power up.
Althena, lend me your power!
That is not as powerful a heal as I would like it to be, but it's what we have to work with. Oh wow, that's a significant
just for you.
damage boost. Okay, okay. Single target. Oh, what the heck is that? Damage over time and presumably taken out of commission for now. Just certainly unfortunate. Oh boy, oh boy. Sword Dance. Like, I mean, it doesn't look like it's a status condition we can just heal, so yeah, good luck, Kyle. I guess, if nothing else, he is regenerating health as he's losing it, so... you know what, why don't you use this opportunity to use one of these on yourself, maybe? Who needs it the most? I guess Nash is burning through his mana pretty quickly, but... like, priorities. I mean, obviously we need to be able to heal when we need to, which right now we don't, so... I'll use that rare opportunity there. 520, okay, that's more like it. Still, we've spent like the first 5-6 rounds not basically doing any damage. Okay, resistant to fire. She does not just look fiery, and she's gonna... Oh, okay, she's gonna trap Mia. It's okay, but apparently it doesn't last that long. And now both of my main attackers for this fight are back in action. I like that. Yeah, you're gonna do that. Royce is gonna use either her weaker AoE or use a single target attack, it looks like, so... I think I'm gonna have her heal Mia just in case. It's not gonna do much. Mia is going to regenerate somewhat. What else could we do? Is there anything more useful we could do? Well, yeah, actually, we can use a Starlight on Nash, who's about to run out of mana otherwise, so... Yeah, that's definitely the kind of damage we hope to see here. I'm surprised at how far behind Kyle is damage-wise at this point. Okay, Mia's still trapped. calm litany.
Check this out.
Althena, lend me your power!
Okay. Actually, that heals 4 more than I thought. I guess last time many of us were not actually missing that much health. That's why the numbers looked low. Okay, this is potentially quite bad, but thankfully she hit us. Oh no. I mean, that should not one-shot anyone, I think, right? It's like 150-ish damage to 3 people. So we should be okay in that regard, but yeah, the fact that Jessica is out for 2 rounds here is extremely concerning. We do have Dragon Healing for 40. You should probably restore his mana. Yeah, we definitely should. But for now, I'm going to have him attack. Next round, I suppose I'm going to have him heal while Jessica is recovering, right? Because she should be out for 2 rounds. Mia should pop out of her, whatever, cocoon. But she isn't out yet. In fact, why don't we have you use one of those on Alex? Yeah, because you can at least deal 300-ish damage. Actually, almost 400.
I saved this just for you.
Oh, Mia might be in trouble? No, sure. Okay, okay. We're good, we're good. So long as no one dies, because we're kind of out of resurrections. Yeah, you're definitely going to do that, and, well, everyone else just gonna work on killing her.
Check this out.
Thanks, Blue Dragon. Mia did not actually pop out of the cocoon, by the way, so I guess it's random how long that lasts. That's pretty awful, and that was a one-shot. Wonderful. Thanks, Null.
Get back on your feet.
Extremely useful. Okay, obviously you're gonna deal damage whenever you can. You've already used your healing nut. That's okay. Thunderbolt. I mean, I guess... Oh yeah, you haven't really been able to do much, have you? Well, you buffed everyone. That helped. Maybe this fight is where the ice shell would actually be... You know what? Cast that on yourself. You use the healing nut on her to top her off.
Check this out.
Surely we must be getting close to killing her at this point. 69 defense. Nice.
I saved this just for you.
Yeah. Okay, that's a one-shot at full health. Wonderful. Love to see it. Thankfully, I suppose he wasn't really contributing much. Plus, he was about to run out of mana anyway. Okay, what do you do? So we know fire is not effective against her at all. We know she's going to do the charge attack, which sucks. Yeah, that really does suck. Is she already in the position that she's going to attack? So is she going to attack Kyle and Jessica? They should be fine. I'm going to have her cast Ice Wall. Yeah, in fact, I mean, if Royce is resistant to fire, then probably she's weak to ice, right?
Summon elemental power.
Could I have long defeated her because she's going to take ridiculous amounts of damage from that? Well, not ridiculous, but very good.
I saved this just
Oh,
for you.
and she was not in the position she... Yeah. Oh, wait. We're somehow not dead. I fully expected Mia to die. Jessica is still not out of the stupid cocoon thing. And Alex does not have the mana to heal. So we're kind of cooked here, unfortunately. Unless we just kill her now. Yeah, I guess I gambled and lost, unfortunately. I mean, I'm gonna try my best, I suppose. but someone's gonna die. Unless we kill her here. Which we won't.
I saved this just for you.
Unfortunate. Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely cooked. God damn it. You can resurrect someone, but you're gonna die next round. So... Well, okay, we're not dead yet. Look, we're not dead yet.
I saved this just for you.
Thanks. Null, if you could maybe resurrect someone, that would be extremely useful. No? Well... Well, it has to be Jessica. Can we recover from this, though? I have my doubts, to say the least.
Just for you.
Okay, thanks, I guess.
Come on.
Okay.
Back on your feet.
Thanks, I guess. Wait. Is the game giving me a chance? Wait, what am I trying to do? I have to heal, right? Yeah. You can't resurrect. That's fine. Is Alex gonna act before her? Maybe. I'm gonna have her use a Silverlight on Alex. I'm gonna have her resurrect Kyle, I suppose? Yeah, Nash is the least important party member at this point. I'm sorry to say. This is a bit of a miraculous recovery, I gotta say.
I saved this just for you.
It's exciting, though. And she's dead. That's such bullshit. She should not... A boss should not be able to just, at will, randomly one-shot any of us. That just should not be a thing. I guess you're gonna attack. I guess you lost all your buffs, so... Maybe just power up and then attack normally in the long run if the fight keeps on going for a while longer. Which hopefully it doesn't.
In the name of the goddess!
Then, yeah, well... maybe that might be better. Might be more efficient. Come on, kill her, please. That would be so... Okay. I did not dare to hope. Not actually. That was certainly an exciting fight. I guess I couldn't really hope for better in that regard. There's my Silverlight back, thanks. 50,000 XP. Crazy. I mean, good stuff, honestly. But yeah, I did not expect this this fight to be so tough. Maybe a little bit of grinding is on order. Definitely, if the game is nice enough to give me a, you know, a goddess statue, surely it's going to in the next room, right? I mean, after this fight. Also, I've not really been paying attention to these level ups, but you know, here we are. Okay, man, that was rough. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that we used up literally all of the angel tears that we had equipped. Thankfully, I bought some extras, but yeah, that's only enough for one more set, so the next boss fight better not go like this one did. Impossible! Can't be! Well, it was almost impossible. For the longest time, it did not seem possible. Well, I guess what they say is true. Fortune tellers really can't see into their own futures. Or maybe she refused to believe we could defeat her. Either way, I'm just glad she's forever in the past. Maybe she just saw the scene where everyone but Alex was dead and she just assumed that we would all perish, which would have been pretty reasonable. But, well, we all just witnessed a miracle. Either way, I'm just glad she's forever in the past. Exactly. Yikes. Was there anything down here? No. Do I dare look past this door? Sure. There it is. There it is. Surely I can interact with this. Thank you. Okay. Oh boy. Well, assuming I can go back, there are enemies to grind more levels if I want to. And honestly, after that experience, I kind of want to. Because it's not going to get easier from here on out, right? I mean, starting out with 2 people sleeping is... That definitely made for an extremely rough start that took me a long time to recover from. I did make a misjudgment early on by not having Jessica immediately cure the sleep. I thought it was not going to be that bad. I was wrong, it wasn't that bad. If I had started, you know, if I had, I guess, cured Mia in hindsight, cured Mia first, so, you know, she could start buffing sooner, and she would not hopefully get one-shot by Royce's charge attack. Alex probably would have survived even if she charged while he was still sleeping, and then he would have been awake. And I could have healed him, and no one actually would have died initially, and I wouldn't have... yeah. The fact that 2 people died immediately, pretty much, put me at such a disadvantage to begin with that it took me several turns to recover from. Used up a bunch of resources. Yeah. Honestly, in hindsight, I almost want to repeat the fight, but I really don't, so I'm gonna suck it up and just hope that the resources I've left will be enough. I don't know if I'm gonna go back from here and grind a couple levels before even continuing onward. Presumably there's going to be a bit more dungeon and more random encounters before I guess we face Zenobia. And then maybe more dungeon before we finally face Galeon, so we might still be here for a while, but yeah, we'll see. For now, I definitely need a break and I need to end this overlong episode, but at least it was exciting, I guess. It definitely was for me. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. I thank you so very much for watching. Please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.